All right, welcome to the show. It is Sunday. We're looking forward to our meeting and our trip to Pietermaritzburg. It's Hollywoodbet Scottsville Racing in hope that the weather plays ball. I know over the last few days it's been really difficult to get out to Hollywoodbet Scottsville because of all the bad weather. Don't forget, we've got the various social media platforms. We'd love to engage with you and hopefully we can tip you a few winners on this Sunday. All right, so on that note, I'm standalone today. I've got Darren Burrows on the line, but we're looking forward to this program. Darren, I see 800 meters, the first race where 2-to-1's number 11 Sovereign Grant, number 2 Indecent Proposal's gone 8-to-1 with number 4 Jet Bund and is 10-to-1 and Better Bar Those. I want to touch on your book, your most recent release. I see it's called The Punter's Bible, and tell us a bit about it, Darren.
Yes, Brandon, I actually wrote this book during lockdown, during COVID. It took me a couple of months to write the book. It is now available to purchase on Takealot for 199 Rand. I list all the factors to consider when studying your computer form, a list of racing interpretation, bet types, trainers to follow in all provinces, best handicap runners. It's perfect for people who are new to racing, and if you're a professional, there's also something new to learn. It can also be used as a reference book when you're studying, and it's very easy to read. So I find that many punters out there struggle to read or understand the computer form as well as form grids, and this will explain everything with examples.
Yeah, that's brilliant. There we go. The Punter's Bible. Be a winner and not a gambler. That's exactly what it's about, and wonderful stuff. Well done to you, Darren. How's this? If you find me a winner, I'll be one of the first to go and buy one on Takealot. Tip me a winner in the first race. I see 2-to-1 number 11 Sovereign Grant. We know that this yard can be very powerful with their babies.
Yes, definitely. You know, this is a half brother to Bold Resolve, and a full brother to full sister, sorry, to Bold Resolve, and a full sister to Queen Forever, who won the Ladies Slipper. So there is a bit of speed in this pedigree, and the torque is very strong. I thought the danger could come from a horse like Riverstone, the United States out of Firestone. Now, Firestone, as a yearling, she actually sold for 380,000 euros at the Deauville Arcana sales. So this horse could go well on debut as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting race. These baby races are always interesting. Maybe just watch him go down to the start and watch the market closely as well. I'm sure we'll get some more inputs from all the trainers on course. Let's dive into those selections. It is the first leg of the Bipots. It is an 8-race program. So we're going to have a look at this. The Bipot, I see Daryl Marie's going to banker number 11 Sovereign Grant. Second leg 2 and 6. Third leg banker 6 by 2 and 10, by 1, 2 and 10, and 2, 3 and 5 at the back. Spend is 36 Rand, and the first race gets underway at 12:25. First leg of the place accumulated all begins now in race number 2. And I see we've got a short pass favourites in the form of number 6, Daddy's Jet, who's at 11-10. 2 Rio Supremos at 33-10, and it's 11-2 and Better Bar Those. All right, Darren, are we going to dive in at 11-10? Is this a place accumulator banker?
It should be. You know, it did start 40-1 on debut, but showed a lot of, she made up a lot of ground late on in the race to get beat only 2 lengths by Shona Kirsty Ives. She had Rio Suprema behind her, and that looks the main danger. So surely 6 to beat number 2.
Okay, yeah, I think we agree with that. Got lots of improvement still, is the favourites, and I think a very nice run first time out. So does look a very hard horse to beat in hope that this horse has come on back at home. All right, we're going to have a look quickly at the selections. Let's have a look at what the guys are doing in the first leg of the PA. They're going 2 and 6. So Rio Supremo and number 6, Daddy's Jet. Second leg, banker 6 by 2 and 10, by 1, 2 and 10 in the fourth leg, by 2, 3 and 5, by 1, 3 and 7, by 1, 6 and 11. The spend is 324 Rand, and this particular race, being race number 2, goes off at 1 o'clock. It is the first leg of the Pick Six, the bet that can change your life. It's all about structure at the end of the day, and I see the market as number 9, Fortune Bay, at 9 to 10, 2 to 1, number 6, Rock and Roll Girl, and it's 8 to 1 in Better Bar those. All right, Darren's on the line. Darren, the exact reason why we don't have Daryl Marie with us at the moment is because he's had to run off and grab the 2 to 1 about number 6, Rock and Roll Girl. I know he's quite bullish about this horse. In fact, he told me off air that he thinks the market's got it the wrong way around. He's of the opinion number 6, Rock and Roll Girl, should be the 9 to 10 favourite.
Brandon, I think I should send Daryl an EFT to get me on some money on Rock and Roll Girl as well, because 2 to 1's the wrong price. She should be trading at 8 to 10 and Fortune Bay at 2 to 1. So 2 to 1 about Rock and Roll Girl. Last time out, she didn't have much luck early on in the race in running from a deep draw. But Rugger Bugger got away top of the straight, and she was reeling in the lead to half a length. She's going to show good improvement from that run, and I really think Rock and Roll Girl will win. And Fortune Bay, the blinkers go on. She has been frustrating, though.
All right, so there we go. Short and sweet. I think we're all going to send Daryl Marie an EFT because the guys are super bullish that the market's got it the wrong way around over here. They really like number 6, Rock and Roll Girl. So let's go and see what we're doing in the first leg of the Pick Six. Like I say, it's all about structure at the end of the day. And we're looking forward to catching this Pick Six on a Sunday afternoon. All right, so Darren Burrows is going to go 6 and 9, Rock and Roll Girl, and number 9, Fortune Bay in the first leg. Second leg, 2, 7 and 10 by 1, 5, 6, 7 and 10 by 2, 3, 4 and 5 by 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 by 6 and 11 at the back. And the spend is 1,440 Rand. Just having a look at this particular race, it's over 1,200 meters, and the off time, the starter should pull the lever at about 13:35. First jackpot starts race number 4, and I see the market as 22 to 10, number 10, Swiss Paradise. 33 to 10, number 2, Axel Collins, and it's 9 to 2 and Better Bar those. All right, we're going to need some help over here, Darren. I want to get your opinion of this horse, Buster Keaton. I remember doing my cash in cold blood not too long ago with Buster Keaton. Any space for this horse at about 7 to 1 in the market?
Brandon is frustrating, this horse. Last time out, he showed pace until the 500-600 meter mark, and he already started stopping. He doesn't stay more than 1,000 meters. He actually doesn't stay more than 800 meters. So for that reason, I'm looking towards Swiss Paradise. Her debut, she was reeling in the leaders late on. She was very green in running. And last time out, the money was down into 12 to 10, and she didn't quite find a finish behind Get in the Queue, who has come out to win since then. So I'm going to give Swiss Paradise another chance. I know the stable are quite bullish about her chances, and she does receive 5 kilos from the males because of the 2.5 kilo apprentice allowance. So 10 to beat Axel Collins, and then Last Survivor.
Okay, yeah, you can never leave out Tristan Godden and Peter Muscat either. They're really doing well at the moment, and they've got number 2, Axel Collins, who's at about 33 to 10 in the markets. All right, let's go and see what we're doing in terms of selections. It is the first jackpot. It all starts now in race number 4, 1,000 meters the trip. I see Darren Burrows is going to go with an all to come. He's gone Swiss Paradise onto Blazing Kiss. So Swiss Paradise onto Blazing Kiss. That's going to be the all to come. It starts now, race 4 at 10 past 2. Super race coming up. This is the start of Jackpot 2, and it's great to have the return of Captain Fontaine. I see 22 to 10 about number 10, Captain Fontaine. Number 1, Party Time at 3 to 1, and it's 8 to 1 in Better Bar those. All right, we're going to chat to Darren Burrows. Darren, Captain Fontaine, any amount of ability, he just needs to put it all together, and he should win a race like this.
Top class racehorse. He's had the 2 comeback runs with the Puller stable. Encouraging efforts. I thought he left his run a bit too late in both those starts. The drop back to 1,100, not ideal, but I'm just hoping he's in contention going through the 400, and he'll be motoring home down the outside. So he will be my first choice. Party Time, very good horse. He should be right there. And then Aqua Bolt and Pray for Rain aren't out of it.
Yeah, it's a great race. I really think if Captain Fontaine is ready to rock and roll over here, he'll blow them away. So at about 22-10, that could represent some value. Let's go and have a look at what the guys are going to do in terms of selections and what looks to be a good race on paper. I see Darren Burrows going to tip us a jackpot 2. He's gone 1, 5, 6, 7, and 10 in the first leg, by 2, 3, 4, and 5, by 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, by Banker 11 at the back, and the spend is 120 Rand. This particular race goes off at 14.50 and it's over 1,100 meters. All right, so we move along. We go to race number 6, and I see the market has number 3, Monoshada, at 3-1. 2, Lucky Miss at 33-10. The 4, Meet at the George at 9-2, and it's 5-1 in better bar those. Monoshada, Richard Faree's been booked to ride for Com Naidu, Darren. They're obviously doing very well at the moment. Com Naidu, Richard's riding winners all over the place. 3-1, is this worth an each-way bet?
She could be, Brandon. You know, she won a really good race last time out. She races handy. She only got a 2-point penalty, and she has achieved a much higher rating in the past. So Monoshada to beat Lucky Miss. Good last second behind Monoshada. She was closing the gap late. And then Hawker Typhoon's an interesting runner up in trip. She's always had a bit of ability, this horse, and I'm hoping that she can deliver. And then Meet at the George for Quartets.
Competitive race. Like I say, Com Naidu's got his string in terrific form at the moment, so please include number 3, Monoshada. Let's see what we're doing in terms of a quartet over here. Quartet for the weighted to win team, race number 6. I see they're going a quartet box, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the spend is 24 Rand. It's race 6 over 1,400 meters, and it goes off at 15.25. All right, so we move along. We go to the penultimate on today's 8-race program. We go on to race number 7. The market has number 6, Gunsmoke at 7-2. So number 6, Gunsmoke is your 7-2 favorite. Number 1, Rugger Bugger, a very good win last time out, 4-1. 5, Northern Warrior at 5-1 with the 7, Beecham Wood Boy, and it's 11-2 and better bar those. All right, Rugger Bugger, I need to get your input on this individual. I think his horse is going to progress nicely. 4-1's the current price. Surely an each-way nibble at this sort of a price?
Yes, Brandon. Well, that form line, we'll know by now if Rock and Roll Girl has won earlier on in the card, which I did believe was a hard horse to beat. Rugger Bugger comes into his handicap debut. He's got a lovely pedigree. One of my favorite fillies ever in training was Hammy's Hooker. She was the most unlucky horse not to ever win a grade 1 because she was so classy. But he won a good race. He's open to a lot of improvement. He will be my first choice. Over his stable companion, Beecham Wood Boy. His first run as a gelding, he beat Just a Guy Thing. And that form line stood up nicely. And then for the minor placings, Gunsmoke and Son of Zeus.
Okay, yeah, I'm a big fan of this horse, Rugger Bugger. Eye-catching first run, next time out, followed it up with a good win, and I certainly believe there's a lot more in the locker. All right, we're going to see what we're doing in terms of selections over here. It is the penultimate on today's 8-race program, and the exacta box is the route. 1, 5, and 7, 1 Rugger Bugger, the 5 Northern Warrior, and 7 Beecham Wood Boy. 6 Rand the spend, good race to watch. 15.56 is the off time, and it's over 1,200 meters. Number 6, Duchess of Gold, has been priced up as your favourite at 2-1 to wrap up proceedings out at Hollywoodbet Scottsville. 11 Blazing Kiss at 28-10, and you can pretty much write your price about the balance. Darren, they're telling us it's a match race between 6 Duchess of Gold and 11 Blazing Kiss. Which one are we going for?
It does look a match race, but I'm in the camp of Blazing Kiss. I was impressed with the way she quickened up last time out. Valeria's Dream won that race. She started running around the final 100 and actually crossed Blazing Kiss's path. I think she would have finished a lot closer and she would have come on from that run. So I'm favouring number 11 over her main danger, Duchess of Gold.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great race to watch. Obviously, it does look to be a match race, and it's entirely up to you as to what you want to do when it comes to the lucky last. Thanks very much to Darren. Obviously, you can watch out for that book that he's spent a lot of time with called The Punter's Bible, and you'll be able to get that on the Takealot website, I think for 199 Rand. So thanks to Darren for his input. Like I said, no Daryl Marie because he had to rush off to go and get the price of that earlier runner with Richard Fourie and Robbie Hill. So all the best to Daryl. We'll catch up with him later on in the week. What we're going to do is have a look at the selections for the last time today. Let's see what we're doing to get out of proceedings. Race number 8, we're going number 11, Blazing Kiss. So win on that. Number 11, Blazing Kiss. 3-year-old Bay Filly. Carl Hewittson's the trainer, and Sereno Moodley gets the ride. All right, that's it from my side. Thanks very much to the whole team. We'll chat again soon. Hit them hard. Bye-bye.